Brian Bealer's rounding them up. It's going to be November 29th for sale, 1967 through 1970 Mercury Cougars. So the search request comes from one of our subscribers, and like this subscriber, if there's a classic car ride out there you're looking for, like I always say, it's free and easy to subscribe to the channel below and drop in the comments section below the make and model you're looking for, and we'll round them up for you. So this one here is going to be my pick of the day. It's not the only car we found, but it's the one if I was going to go check out a 1967 through 70 Mercury Cougar. This would be the one I'd go check out. So let's get started. Again, if you're new to the channel, it's going to be Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist. That's the two platforms that we'll be on. I don't own any of these cars. I don't make up the prices. I just simply put them in price order. From lowest to highest, hopefully I've deleted off all the duplicates that were on both platforms. And this first one, let's get started. Going to be a Facebook Marketplace. Bunch of 1968 Mercury Cougar C2 Coupe 2D. It's going to be in PA, listed 13 weeks ago for $1,500. What an awesome buy to start the search off. It looks like a complete car minus hood and engine, trans. Some of the interior was in there maybe. That would look like a door. So there's a steering column, brake booster, bucket seats. Check it out, $1,500. If he's got a title that's a steal, you can't get there fast enough. Yep, and the area was PA, 13 weeks. On to another one. 13 weeks is how long it's been posted for sale. So the other platform's Craigslist, and that's where we're going to be here. Fresno, 1967 Cougar for sale. $2,000 for this one. So I had it posted for 17 days. This looks like, again, another great deal. It says it's missing a title, but it does come with aluminum slots and the original steel wheels. Was a 289 car, AC, but it comes with a 460 with the C6 trans. You heard it right, getting a 460 with it. Price is $2,000, 17 days ago. Check him out, Fresno. On to another Craigslist. It's going to be Los Angeles here. 1967 Mercury Cougar, $2,000. It's been posted for 2 weeks. This one does have a title. Missing a fender, hood, engine, trans, front end. I don't know if he's got that stuff or not. You have to read him out. It does say it's got a 289 and a 302 on a stand, so you're getting two engines with it. No trades. 14 days. Los Angeles. That's a great price for out in Los Angeles. Looking for a Cougar? Check that one out. 1968 Mercury Cougar here. Gonna be $2,500. Posted 4 weeks ago. Indiana. I do like the wheels. Those aren't trailer wheels. Those are some center lines, aluminums. They actually look pretty good. See a fender, another fender laying there. Does have a hood. 68 Cougar, no engine, no transfer parts or sale. That's all it says. Nothing about a title. On to another one. This will be a 1967 Mercury Cougar here for $3,000. Listed 1 day ago, New Hampshire. It's got like the Eliminator wheels on this one, I do believe. Posting for a friend. It says not his car. It's a 289 4 barrel in it. He has the correct motor on a stand. So it sounds like you might be getting two engines with this one too. Pretty crappy photos though. Don't look like a bad deal for $3,000. Posted a day ago, again, New Hampshire. On to another Facebook Marketplace. Gonna be 1970 Mercury Cougar XR7 Coupe here. 2D for two-door, $3,000. Posted 2 days ago, Tennessee. Got the hubcaps for it. Some rotted out floors in it. Some typical rust. This is an XR7. I still got the engine in it too, so what's it say? It says numbers matching XR7. Needs to be restored. That's all it says. Clean title. $3,000 for that one. Tennessee. Been on here for 2 days. Check him out. Tennessee's your area. For a 70 Cougar. Well, we found one right there. Looks complete too. On to another one. 1967 Ford Cougar again. It's gonna be $3,000. Not 30,000 yet, but we do go 30,000 on this search. Listed 15 weeks ago, Iowa. This car don't look too bad. It's all together. Looks like a side swipe down the passenger side. Someone painted Pro Street on the back of it. Bumper's bending up a little bit. Vinyl top's junk. Quarters junk. But it's complete. It's together, and that's the way I always say if you're looking for a project, $3,000 for that one. It's being Iowa. It's got a 289 HP engine in it. Automatic trans. Hasn't been started in years. Not locked up. Check him out Had a Keystones on it too, small rotted up Keystones. On to another one. Actually, seen a lot of these had Keystones on them. I dig Keystones on everything, so you got to dig that. 1969 Mercury Cougar Coupe 2D for 2-door, $3,000, 18 weeks ago. Going to be in New Mexico. Yep, one sitting in the desert. The engine all ripped apart. Looking really, really dirty. That hasn't been running years. Looks like it had green interior at one time. A bunch of the pieces, parts in the trunk. Again, the price is $3,000. Underside looks pretty solid. And it is a stick shift. So you got to dig that. It's manual trans. Should have been a pick of the day. 69 Mercury Cougar project parts car. Was originally 351 Windsor. That's what it's saying. 3-speed top loader. Transmission. 9-inch rear end. That's what they're saying. It's got a nice printout on it. Asking $3,000 or best offer. Can't get there quick enough to buy that old solid shell with all your manual parts. Again, New Mexico. On to another one. This is going to be a 1967 Mercury Cougar here. That was a great buy if that's your area. $3,000. You can't buy hardly nothing for $3,000 except when it comes to these Mercury Cougar searches, man. We find great deals. So listed 5 days ago in Missouri. This is an awesome search. Love looking these cars up. I don't know about them wheels on this car, but at least it has wheels and it's not sitting on blocks, right? I mean, 67 Mercury Cougar, $3,000, 302 automatic transmission, complete car. Check him out. Located in Missouri. It's been on here for 5 days. $3,000 for that one. On to another one. This is going to actually be a pair of them for $3,000. 1968 Mercury Cougar Coupe. It's going to be South Carolina 4 weeks ago. Yep, you heard it right. It's $3,000. He has two Cougars with most of the trim. It says 351 Cleveland engines, complete. Have 2 9-inch rear ends. Take both, make one race car, no titles. That's what it says. Been on here for 4 weeks, so nobody still went and snagged up those 2 Cleveland engines. $3,000 plus you're getting 2 Cougar bodies. On to another one. It's be a 1968 Mercury Cougar Coupe 2D for 2-door. $3,300, listed 8 weeks ago in Wisconsin. So I'm guessing you're getting the one on the wheel lift. And it looks like it's full of parts. Description says, very solid 68 Cougar project, 351 Cleveland automatic. Very solid. Former owner cut the left quarter panel because it's small rust spots. There's another quarter to go with the car. $3,300, all the parts are there. That's what he's won. $3,300, Wisconsin. Been on here 6 weeks. On to Facebook Marketplace. Back onto some Facebook Marketplace. Give me a 1967 Mercury Cougar here. These Keystones look great. So even if they're rough up close, they look great from a distance. With the tinted windows, it's all screwed up. It's going to be fun cleaning that glass up. So it's at a dealership. Listed 2 weeks ago, Michigan. I'm digging it. $3,500. That's another one of those deals. If it's what you're looking for, you can't get there fast enough to grab that if it's got a title. So it could be no title on this thing. It says no motor, no transmission. Roller, solid body. Clear title. Boom. On to another one. It's been a 1967 Mercury Cougar, $3,500. Listed 4 weeks ago, Indiana. So 67 new Cougar. New floor pans, no engine, no transmission. So again, a nice set of Keystones on it. You can tell there's no engine trans in this, but man, it looks really solid. Liking the looks of those pictures. Nice carpet, nice headliner. Man, that's not a bad deal right there. No motor, no trans. So if you got an engine trans sitting around looking to throw it in something, boom. I don't know if you mentioned anything about a title. On to another one. Back on the Craigslist. It's going to be South Florida, 1969 Mercury Cougar RX or XR7 convertible. So looking for a rag top mic. This is going to be down there in Florida. He wants $4,000. Posted 17 days ago. Does have the cool scoop on the hood. And just 3 photos. Really don't see much, man. You have to go look at that. 69 Mercury Cougar XR7 convertible, 351 Windsor, automatic transmission, power top, power windows, AC car, needs total restoration. Ran when parked about 3 years ago. Moving sale, $4,000 or best offer. Check it out. South Florida on Craigslist. On to another one. Gonna be a 1970 Mercury Cougar here for $4,000. Gonna be back on Facebook Marketplace. It's gonna be San Diego, California. So you got a nice cleaned up engine sitting down in there. I don't know about the wheels. I don't know about the spoiler either, but that's me. 70 Mercury Cougar looking for 6K or best offer. Not currently titled. On to another one. Check this out. It seems like we always see one of these when we do this search. It's somebody's fastback project that's not finished. I don't know if anybody ever finishes this when they do this, but it looks cool, no doubt. 1967 Mercury Cougar XR7 Coupe 2D, 4,500. Listed 6 weeks ago. I do dig the wheels. It's exactly what I had on that Comet Post race car I had. They were 4-lug. Those are pretty sweet. Yep, someone's already skin grafted a roof on it. Off of Torino or something. 1967 Cougar 69 Torino. A one-of-a-kind build, it says. For sale or trade. This car has so many modifications. We can't list them all. So I had to make a different sale project. Call for best information. Give them a call, it says. So looking to build a fastback project, Cougar. Yeah, there's a lot of fabrication already done on that one. It's going to be Kentucky. It's been on here for 6 weeks. 4,500 bucks. No motor, no trans on that. On to another one. It's going to be Fort Collins, 1968 Mercury Cougar for $5,000. So we've made it up to $5,000 on the Cougar search. This car almost looks all together. Missing the front bumper, valance pan, side marker light. Looks like an engine and trans was in it. Interior's in it. It's a 302 V8 automatic. So you're getting a trans, engine and trans in this one. $5,000 firm on this one. That's what it says. So Fort Collins is your area. Check him out. On to another one. This is going to be 1969 Mercury Cougar, $5,000, listed 22 weeks ago in Oregon. So this one's been on here for a while. Kind of dig the baby moons on it. Don't really give you a good picture of them. Does say putting the vehicle up here on sale for his father-in-law. The motor's a 72 302 board 30,000s. It's got 10.5 to 1 pistons, I believe they're trying to say. 3/4 cam. Sounds like got one hell of an engine down in it. Oregon looking for a runner. There you go. 22 weeks he hasn't been able to sell that one. On to another one. It's going to be Mercury Cougar for parts. That's all it says. It's going to be Virginia. $5,000 4 weeks ago. It's hit severely hard in the front end, so looks like there's a couple old cars out there in the backyard for sale. Check him out, hit him up. If you're looking for parts, you might sell them all for one price. Takes it all, I believe. Don't want to sell it separately. He wants $5,000, take it all. There's a 69 rolling chassis. There's a green 69 complete. And a 73 wrecked. So you're getting 3 cars, $5,000. That's a lot to haul home there, Mike. On to another one. I know a subscriber of ours, Mike, bought a couple of these Mercury Cougars on a search we did once. This one's going to be in Seattle. So it's going to be in 68 Mercury Cougar, or best offer, 5,500 bucks. So it's on Craigslist. It's got a couple photos of it. I don't like it sitting outside with no glass in it. So that's me. It does look like it's somewhat complete other than missing the glass. Bad photos. That's your area. Check him out. Seattle. On to another one. 1970 Mercury Cougar here. 6,500 bucks. 8 weeks ago, California. Again, I don't really care for those kind of wheels on it. But this car don't look bad at all. It's got the interior in it still. Got some pretty decent looking bumpers. Even had a hitch on the back. It says trying to sell Cougar, tagged up, passing smog. Runs great. No rust, pink slip in hand. Check him out. That was California on that one. On to another one. This will be 1968 Mercury Cougar here, $7,000. Listed 19 weeks ago, Rhode Island. This one's still stuffed in the barn. Oh, no, it's not. It's on a U-Haul trailer. Gotta love it. Went and snagged up and rented a U-Haul trailer to get it home. Gotta dig that. Car actually looks pretty solid. Does say clean title. 68 Mercury Cougar. 500. It's got the 302. Bought it in 88. Stashed it since 91. Check him out. Looking for a good, solid project. Says sold as is, as found. On to another one. It's going to be in Seattle again. 1968 Cougar. $7,500 we're up to now. So not quite halfway through the episode. We've almost made it to 10 grand. See, this one had a really nice looking air cleaner on it. Yep, some Dukes of Hazzard wheels painted orange. Check him out. Seattle. On to another one. It's going to be a 1969 Mercury Cougar XR7 Coupe 2D. $7,500. Hopefully that'll be the only air cleaner we see on this episode. We don't have to see it or talk about it anymore. So see, we went through that one pretty fast. And just like this one, looks like a pile of parts. $7,500 seems a little bit high to me, but did look like it had a good looking engine in it. Didn't read it out. Does say Arizona car is in great shape. Car's 1 of 147 with the paint trim code. I don't even know what color that was supposed to be. Does have a strong 302 in it with some kind of greens, right? Green and silver. Yeah, a mint green. On to another one. Mint green one's what you're looking for. Here's another one. It's mint green. It's 1967 Mercury Cougar Sport Coupe 2D, 8 grand, Texas. I dig the Kragers. That front wheel was leaning all kinds of crazy. Not that horse kicked it, but man, look at that front wheel. There's a horse stand right here. That's all you get for photos. So that's fresh built, 351 Cleveland, FMX Auto, 5-speed. So I don't know, does that mean it's a manual shift? It says automatic. Didn't show inside the car. On to another one. If it's your area, check him out. It's in Texas. It's a 1970 Mercury Cougar for 8 grand here. We're going to be in Minnesota. Got some spoke wheels on this one. I like the white interior. I dig that a lot with the black carpet. Oh, is it orange or red paint? Looks like it's orange maybe. Does say clean title, 351 Windsor automatic, AC, Texas car. And it has a Texas title, and that's a rare sight right there at the end of that description. On to another one. It's going to be in, I don't know where we're at, California. 1968 Mercury Cougar XR7. It's going to be $8,500 on this one. So like it was originally that rare mint green that guy was talking about too. This one's got some pretty decent wheels on it. I'm digging it. Cool looking car, $8,500. Again, I think it's priced a little high. Cash buys a car though, so don't hurt to go take a look at it if it's in your area, something you're interested in. Make them a cash offer. On to another one. It's going to be a 69 Mercury Cougar for $8,500. This one looks better than the last one. This actually looks drivable, and it should. For $8,500, you should be able to drive it. So this thing looks all together. It actually looks pretty decent. So areas that matter look like they're there. You gotta appreciate photos from underneath the car, so I'm digging that one. $8,500, probably find a first running and driving car. So it's up for sale, 69 Mercury Cougar, running and driving condition. Project has a strong 351 Windsor in it. Check him out. That's what you're looking for. Inland Empire, again, California. On to another one. 1970 Ford Cougar, leather vinyl. That's how he's got the description. $8,500, listed 1 day ago in Illinois. I dig the scoop. It's got the spoiler. Yeah, this is a pretty badass looking car. I don't know about the leather and vinyl being in the description, but that's the way he done it. I would have rather put buckets and console. Listed 1 day ago though. Southern car, 351. Doesn't say 351 what. I guess a Windsor. Very, very solid. Runs and drives. Front end parts, brakes, great. It's a restored car. Check prices. Found 1 hole, 1 inch in the floor. It's not an eliminator. It would 2K good cloner. 20K cloner is what he's saying. It is a cool looking car. Price on it's $8,500. Still needs paint and restored. On to another one. It's gonna be 1970 Mercury Cougar XR7 Coupe. $8,500 again. I dig the Kragers. I tell you, it probably looks better than the last one. A lot better. This is 6 weeks ago, Indiana. 70 Cougar XR7 with the sought after built with cam 351 Cleveland engine. So definitely got a better engine in this one. Wanting to spend 8,500 on one? There's the one I go check out. It says clean open Georgia title. I don't think that even exists, man. This might be a fake ad. No, I don't know. He's saying he has a Georgia title though. On to another one. We never get titles in Georgia, so that's definitely a rare sight. You buy the car, frame the title. On to another one. I don't know. Did I even show all the pictures of it? Beautiful car. Looks like you just needed a vinyl top replaced. They didn't show you close pictures to see if it's rotted through, but on to another one. 1968 Mercury Cougar Coupe 2D, 9 grand, California. Had some knockoffs on these spoke wheels. Not a bad looking car. Clean title. 68 Cougar, fully built, short block. GT40 heads, runs strong. Stage 2 built. C4 transmission. Ford 9-inch in the rear. This family's had it for 32 years. So there you go. That looks like a nice one. California, 9 grand. On to another one. We're about halfway through the episode. We're at 9 grand. 1969 Mercury Cougar Coupe. 2D, 9 grand, 3 days ago. Nebraska. It's got Kragers and Keystones on it. You gotta dig that. Yep. Get yourself 2 Kragers and 2 Keystones. Or maybe it was just 1 Krager. I think we got Keystones on the driver's side. Well, they don't show you inside of it. Inside the trunk, under the hood. Posted 3 days ago, 9 grand. Good project car. Don't have time to work on it. Needs restored. 10,000 or best offer. You can see he's already down to 9. On to another one. It's be a 1968 Mercury Cougar. Going to be 9,500 bucks. Listed 10 weeks ago in Oregon. Check this out. Got some American racing wheels and some side pipes. So again, I go fast through these. I know I try to keep the episodes to under a half hour. I'm not sure we're going to do it on this episode. We found a lot of these Cougars, especially going from 67 through 70. This one looks all together. Looks like it's got new floor pans, new tires, cool American racing wheels, side pipes. I'm digging it. Price again, 9,500 bucks. It says 68 Cougar 302 side pipes, new headers, new fuel tank, new Holly carburetor, new floor pans all the way around, new tires. New trunk lid, new turn signals. I didn't even know they made trunk lids for these. But he's saying he's got a new trunk lid. Maybe just a replacement. I don't know. On to another one. I know these definitely aren't like a Camaro or a Mustang where you can just get a catalog and order everything. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they do make door shells and trunk lids and fenders and doors. It's going to be in Seattle, 1967 Cougar XR7. I'm sure Mike would know, right? Mike's, like I said again, a subscriber that bought a couple of these on a past episode that we done a search. I think he bought 2 of them and he's restoring them both. Actually, he's in the middle of painting one of them. So it's nice living in Florida. It's too cold to paint here now, unless you got a heated garage. This car looks pretty good. I don't like the 80s wheels, but interior don't look bad. Nice steering wheel. Nice rip in the seat, but definitely look good under the hood. 6 days ago, Seattle. So Seattle's where it's at. 6 days ago it was posted. 11,000 we're at. On to another one. Got a two-tone here. It's going to be in Pittsburgh on Craigslist. 1969 Mercury Cougar XR7. 12 grand for this one. Some keystones on it. I tell you, I dig the keystones on these. That looks great. Myself, I'd rather have it all silver, all green, or all burgundy, but the stripe and all that, and the two-tone, I don't like that at all. That's me. It does say numbers matching 351 Windsor, automatic transmission with the shift kit. And that's all it says. On to another one. It's going to be a 67 Mercury Cougar Coupe 2D, $12,499. Says that at a dealership. This is 4 weeks ago in Florida. So there you go. Want to go fast? You can go fast at this one. So it's obviously a drag car. And it don't look too bad at all. But again, I always go through these ads fast, trying to get it done in a half hour. And again, we're probably not going to do it on this episode, but what's this guy in for a drivetrain? 351 Windsor. Yep, C4 trans with trans brake. So yeah, let's go out and pull the wheels. Cool car. Again, pretty good price too. $12,500 for that. That's kind of a steal for a race car like that, right? On to another one. I guess maybe a weak engine in it. This is probably the most beautiful car in the episode. Not sure why we had to show any over $12,900. That's what they're asking for this, but this is by far probably the nicest 67 on here. 1967 Mercury Cougar Coupe 2D, 12-9, 3 weeks ago, New York. New York gets the pick of the day for the 67. This car is absolutely beautiful. So again, I don't know why you'd need them any nicer than that. Seat does have some rips in it. Oh yeah, and it's a stick shift. It's a 3-speed. So I'm digging that. This car almost got the pick of the day. It's 289 V8 3-speed manual. Power steering. Engine was rebuilt less than 200 miles ago. Clean original Kentucky car. Runs and drives great. 12.9 is the price. I'm loving it. Awesome car. On to another one. I don't know why, 'cause that thing was mint. The 1968 Mercury Cougar Coupe. So this one's a 68. 2D for 2-door. 13.5. 2 weeks ago, Texas. And again, this car is beautiful. Just like the last one. Has a manual shift. No title. So that's what happens with those Texas cars. I don't know how they get cars like this, no title, but it does say bill of sale. So if you want to convert around and play with bill of sale paperwork, get a title for it, that's a cool red one with the manual shift. Would look to be a 302, right? Yep, on to another one. It's going to be Inland Empire 1968 Mercury Cougar XR7, $14,000 for this one. This one actually does have a set of trailer wheels on it. I don't see it. That's me. If it's your area, what you want to check out, there you go. It's got a description on it. It was updated just a week ago. You still got it. California area, $14,000 for that. I don't see it. So on to another one. This is going to be San Francisco Bay Area 1970 Mercury Cougar XR7, $14,500 for this one. It's cool looking green. Got the hubcaps on it still. It's all original. You got good photos on here. That's what you're looking for. Like I always say, how bad do you want it? San Francisco Bay Area, $14,500. Check him out. Does have a printout on it, and it was updated just 2 days ago, so it'll be on here for like another month. On to another one. It's gonna be the same car, $14,500, right? Got aluminum slots on it in that one. Did they have aluminum slots on it in the other one? Or just plain out miss it? No, it's got changed up wheels. So there it is again for $14,500. It's the same car. I say that because like the fender is all faded on the top. I could have swore this one was faded on the top too. There's no way they could be. San Francisco Bay, where was this one? California. So there you go. Same car. Boy, sure looks better with aluminum slots on it. And I think the price came down too, didn't it? Was it $14,900? No, it's $14,500 on both platforms. I definitely like the aluminum slots better. On to another. Let's go look at another one. So San Diego, 1968 Mercury Cougar XR7 302 V8 automatic, like Mustang. That's how they got it for the description, you know. I don't know. Maybe you just got to let people know that didn't know that these cars were made. It's like a Mustang, I guess. Yep. Headlights work. It's not a bad looking car. It's got some burgundy on there with stripes. It looks like it's black on the sides, half vinyl top. I don't see $14,950, but that's me. For sale, nice 69 clean, 68 Cougar. Powered by a 302 C4. Clean title in hand, $14,950 if that's what you're looking for. On to another one. It's going to be a 69 Mercury Cougar Coupe. And $15,000. Let's see if they got it running. Got a video. It's a real short video of it running, so it does run. I dig those American racing wheels. There you go. Yep. Topped off with Edelbrock valve covers, Edelbrock air cleaner, and on the biggest piece of shit that Edelbrock ever made right there. I don't know, again, how they haven't been sued. Put out of business for as many of these piece of junk air cleaners they have sold people. Shame on Edelbrock. On to another one. It's almost to the point I wouldn't even buy an Edelbrock item anymore. You want an intake? Buy an Offenhauser. On to another one. 1970 Mercury Cougar Eliminator Tribute. So we got our first Eliminator at $15,000. It's a tribute car. It's painted red. Bottom side looks absolutely beautiful. I don't like the wheels on it. Just no real good photos of it sitting outside. So it's cool they gave you pictures underneath of it, but they also needed to roll it out in the driveway and just take some pictures of the car. Like, you can't even see it. What the car looks like. So it's hard to say they've got good pictures and just really bad pictures because they didn't include it. They didn't push it outside and look at it. $15,000. I should have been able to drive it outside and look at it, right? It's a tribute. Check them out. 302 C6. On to another one. This is going to be Nashville. 1968 Mercury Cougar. 16,000. I do like these wheels on this one. Those didn't look bad at all. Had a nice air cleaner on it. I mean, you knew he was going to see another one of those Edelbrock air cleaners. I just can't believe how many of those things people buy and run. And I know I say it a lot, but I'm not even like being like dramatic about it. It's the #1 air cleaner for burning your hood paint off. On to another one. It's going to be a 1967 Mercury Cougar Coupe 2D. So 16,000 for this, listed 23 weeks ago. That was a really nice Edelbrock air cleaner. So, but it wasn't 16 bucks like that piece of shit foam one that catches on fire. I like the wooden wheel, I like the white ball. I like that it's a stick shift. 16,000. I don't know if I care for the petty color on it, but and it's nice. No doubt about it. 67 Cougar 289 V8. Dual carbs, 4-speed, 9-inch. It says grabber blue. So that might have been a Mustang color. On to another one. If that's what you're looking for, it's a nice car. 16,000. On to another one. It's going to be Detroit metro area. Craigslist, Mercury Cougar RX convertible. It's going to be a 70. It's asking 16,900 for it. And it's all ripped apart. Looks like it's had some really beautiful work done, but I have to say it needs to go farther back together than what we're seeing in the pictures. For 16,900. On to another one. Detroit looking for convertible. I think that was the one or two convertibles we had on this episode. It's going to be Phoenix, Arizona. Craigslist again. 1969 Mercury Cougar XR7. 17,500. I dig the aluminum slots. I don't know about the big red letters on the sides of it. The Mercury, but I guess if you're going to run red seats in there that look like that, I definitely don't like the racing high tall back buckets in there. They look like shit, but that's me. It's got cool H-pipe in it. Probably built the run. Got a stick in it. 351 Windsor 4-speed, Holley 750. Edelbrock intake manifold, former RPM aluminum heads. It's got a top loader 4-speed, shift smooth. Check it out, man. It's got a badass drivetrain in it. It's like it might have been originally like the olive green. Someone's painted it yellow. So it's probably a green dash. Nice car, 17,500. On to another one. Be New York here. Craigslist, 1970 Cougar convertible. 19,000 for this beautiful rag top. So you want a drop top? We got one of those. 19,000. 25 days ago. It's not been updated. 351. Doesn't say. On to another one if it was a Cleveland or a Windsor. 1969 Mercury Cougar. 19,000. 20 weeks ago. Kind of looked like an Eliminator. Doesn't say Eliminator on it. It says manual transmission though. It's got 351 Windsor with 3-speed. New paint, new tires, many new parts. That's all you get. That car looks nice. I'm digging that one. I like orange though. Orange is my favorite color. On to another one. It's going to be in South Bend or Bend. It's going to be 1967 Mercury Cougar. 19,500 they want for this one. It's going to be in Oregon. 19,500. It's like a dark silver color, black interior, automatic. It's nice. Beautiful car. 19,500 on that one. On to another one. So we're now at 19,500 again. It could be in Nashville on Craigslist. Posted 1 day ago. It's white. Show the headlights work. Yep. Dash pad's been up. Pretty common. I do like the white and the tan interior. It's a good color combo. Nice looking car. 19,500. Nashville looking for a 68 Mercury Cougar. Boom. There you go. It's been here for just one day. On to another one. This car looks pretty good too. 70 Mercury Cougar 19.5 again. Then the trailer wheels, which I'm not sure they show you a picture where you can actually see that it's got trailer wheels on it, but that's what it's got. 351 Cleveland. I think you'd put a badass set of wheels on this car. If you had that, and if you was trying to get 19.5 for it. On to another one. It's going to be Facebook Marketplace. Finally back over onto some Facebook, right? That last one was on Facebook. So as we got higher, you can see a lot of them were on Craigslist. 1969 Mercury Cougar. We're at 25,000. Listed 14 weeks ago, Virginia. I'm sorry, Washington. I dig the wheels. So out of all the cars we've seen, it's taken this far to get to a nice set of wheels on one. I'm definitely digging those. The Cougar caps, the rings, those are awesome. So awesome wheel choice. Clean looking car. 25,000. Yeah, that's pretty beautiful. Check it out, read it up. It's something you're interested in, hit him up. Washington. On to another one. Back to Craigslist. It's going to be Green Bay, 1967 Mercury Cougar, and he wants $26,999. So it's at a dealership. It's got their sales number and phone number all over it. So it won't be hard to find that one if that's what you're looking for in that area. Green Bay, Wisconsin. On to another one. It's going to be Phoenix, Arizona, 1968 Mercury Cougar XR7, 32.2, 32.5. Looks like it's painted the same color blue I'm doing my comment. Thing's beautiful. So 32.5, how bad do you want one? Phoenix, Arizona area. They got a nice one right there. I'm digging those. Those are probably hubcaps, I'd imagine. On to another one. It's going to be San Diego, 1969 Cougar Eliminator Tribute. XR7, it's got the 428 CJ in it. $34,000. It's got the big block like it should have. What I would hope to be a 4-speed, not a 3-speed, but never know. Those have the 4-speed top loader. This is a badass car. So it's got the 1968 428 CJ engine in it. Yeah, that's an awesome price too. So it doesn't really show you good pictures of the car. Once again, I don't even know what kind of wheels are on that one. On to another one. San Francisco Bay Area here, 1967 Mercury Cougar, showroom condition, it says. I don't know. I myself think that blue one was a steal. Start seeing these other prices here, right? 36,000. It does look gorgeous. Doesn't show you under the hood or in the trunk. But what it does show you, it looks absolutely great. 2 days it's been on here, San Francisco Bay Area. You know how the prices in San Francisco Bay Area can be high at times. So on to another one. Back to Facebook Marketplace. For some reason, I don't know. I've had trouble with Facebook today. So this was going to be our only search tonight. 1969 Mercury Cougar Boss 302, man. This has to be a rare one. So this is an Eliminator Boss 302 car. And you see the price, $49,500. But somebody snaked the original 4-speed and the original 302, and it's been replaced now with a 302, I believe 3-speed. No, it is a 4-speed manual trans. No, it's a 351. Sorry. Cubic inch V8 engine with a 3-speed automatic. Originally, the car was a 302 Boss 4-speed. So this car had to be worth all kinds of money if someone wouldn't have gangstered the Boss 302 engine out of it. The 4-speed training. It does look great. Yellow and black. Love the wheels. Those are the original GT wheels. On to another one. That's going to be my pick of the day. So my pick of the day needs to be zoomed up too, because again, I've had problems with Craigslist lately, or Facebook Marketplace loading. So hopefully we'll load up this pick of the day. Just have to refresh this up. Asking me if I want to wait. So that would suck not to have a pick of the day after going through all the cars, right? There we go. It's finally starting to load up. And the pick goes to this guy for this car right here. So 1968 Mercury Cougar. It was listed 23 hours ago, South Carolina. Again, this was our only search tonight. This is the one I would go check out. I was looking to buy a 67, 60, or 70 Cougar. You know, it wants $3,075 for it. Yep, you heard right. $3,075. So it's a 68 Mercury Cougar. 302 C's, 3-speed manual transmission, needs floor pans, has other parts. Not on the car, have a title, selling as is, valance and front. It says valance is front and rear missing. So it's missing the front and rear valance pans. It has a title. He's got other parts to go with the car. 302 C's, 3-speed manual. So the price is $3,075. It was just posted. I bet cash talks. Get out there and check him out. South Carolina got the pick of the day. Hope you all digging requests. Gonna have to free up my computer with some of this history. I'm sure we gotta clear out the history and delete up some files and some videos. Did do that Thanksgiving Day roundup marathon. It went quite pretty far. Loaded up my computer with a lot of information. We probably need to delete out and make room to do new searches. So with that said, be sure to subscribe below and drop in the comments for a new search. If there's something you're looking for, be sure to subscribe and drop down in there and we'll round them up for you. Thanks for watching, everybody. Again, the only search tonight. Thanks for tuning in. Hit that thumbs up. Peace out.